Yo, we are live. How we doing today? How we doing? Alrighty. So we got one milli maker. We got one $4 single entry. We got two 600K still available on DK. On underdog, we have two in the big board. One doesn't have a quarterback. The other one's got a fairly decent team. Um, We'll go over those teams. I have rookies and sophomores. I missed out on the BBM by 6 points. I just need a little bit more from Swift and a little bit more from JSN, but it is what it is. They did their best. So we'll just go up and go look at all of them. What up? How we doing tonight, Derek? How many teams you got left? I got 7. But I really feel like I have roughly 5. That's what I feel like. Because one has a Lawrence Herbert quarterback, and my rookie and sophomores. Oh no, my big board team has a Daniel Jones Kenny Pickett team. Got skunked in BBM. Got a total 11 through on UD. Nice. Various tournaments. 1 DK Millie left. Yep. Me too. Yeah. I got close. My team showed a good effort, but just nah. Not this year. That's good though. Getting 11 through. It's nice. I did a significantly less amount of drafts this year, and my strategy was completely off. So I'm not really surprised at my numbers, but it is what it is. I guess I might as well just start going through them. I actually need to pull up the X in case I get any messages. But bing. Okay, so we'll start going through them. Let's see here. DraftKings. This is my single entry. All right, so it's my 4th down, the round 3 single entry tournament. Of course, we don't know what the other people have, but my team has a Goff, Alvin Kamara, Khalil Herbert, ASB Waddle. So that's like pretty much the reason I got through, right? Like those 3. Christian Watson could be low owned, could be an 8%er this week. Darren Waller could also be an 8%er. DJ Moore in a juicy matchup. Drake London in a decent matchup. Chris Godwin, Jahan Dotson, Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson Jr., Kendre Miller, Fournette, Chase Brown, Trey McBride, Sam Howell, Ty Chandler, and I remember doing this. I'm like, you know what? Oh shoot, I didn't put it in the stupid thing. No. There we go. Let me zoom in on that Shisa. Give me a second. Zoom in. I think I zoomed in too far. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a smidge too close. Nope, wrong page, Felix. There we go. Dennis, how we doing? Just sent a super flex team I got through and my DK team. Hey, how did your buddies team go, Derek? I've 5. I'm assuming you got 5 through on DK and 10 on underdog. Damn, Dennis. It's good. Let's go, dude. That means, you're not guaranteed anything, right? Like, but that means you should get, probably at least 1 into the finals, and not, maybe 2 or 3. You never know. Could be 0. Could be a lot. He got 102 overall and got crushed last week. Oh no. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, my team that did well got 144 points, but it fell short to the 150 score in my pod. What am I doing? And I also had a 192 point score that went down. Unfortunate. All right. So I mean, this team has a pretty good shot. It's got like the late round running backs that did well, and it's got the receivers. It's got probably a low owned Darren Waller, but who knows? Who knows? All right, now on to the next team. What we should pull up Derek's team. One notification. I will look this. I'm gonna pull this guy's team up. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. Is this from today? It's got to be from today. Ooh, Najee Harris. All right. I saw one picture, obviously. Oh, I think I exited out of that last one. I did. Okay. My DK exposure really changed from last week. I'll send it. All right. Yeah, obviously my 50% plus Najee is gone. It's down to one team. I got one Najee share left. It's in the $3 up for 60K or whatever. Okay, so StreamYard present. Okay. We're gonna look at this random dude's team that just sent me a message. I don't know you. Sorry, man. I don't know how to say your name. So let's go ahead and start with that one. JMS Sun or JM Sun 71. He's put up 183 points. I'm assuming this is BBM. I'm not sure what the payout was for it. It has Daniel Jones, Brock Purdy, Sam Howell, CMC, DeAndre Swift, James Cook, Elijah Mitchell, Raheem Mostert, Devontae Smith, Debo, Terry McLaurin, Brandon Ayuk, Jahan Dotson, Zay Flowers, Jalen Hyatt, Cole Kmet, Dawson Knox, Isaiah Likely. I mean, that's a beast of a team. Unfortunately, you have the wrong quarterback there, Sam Howell, man. He's at least he's the quarterback, I guess. I lost a lot of my Sam Howell teams. Yeah, it's a good team as long as they can. If James Cook can replicate what he did last week, and CMC gets past, if you can get this team to the finals, it's a really good team. It definitely could be a winner because I mean they're going to be playing. San Francisco's playing Washington, so you got the big old correlated matchup here. But yeah, I mean, looks good. I wish you good luck. I'm not in that tournament, so I hope one of you or Dennis take it down. All right, let's perceive to look or not perceive. Let's go ahead and glare, take a look at our boy Derek's team. I don't know. Is this the first one? I think this. I can't really tell. It's got to be this one. I think I see Bryce Young. Bryce Young at the quarterback position. You're not going to see a lot of Bryce Young led teams. James Cook, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jalen Waddle, Rashee Rice, CeeDee Lamb, Laporta, Chuba. Holy cow. Holy cannoli. You nailed every. I mean, this is about as optimal as it can get at every position but the quarterback position. Like, imagine if you would have had Goff. You would have put up like an insane amount of points. That now I'm like, here's who your other position is. Let's see here. StreamYard, present, share screen. This one. We got Devin A. Chain on the bench, George Kittle, Mingo, Prescott. Okay. Brandon Ayuk, Pierre Strong, DJ Shark, Najee. That should be either a bounce back week or it's Jalen Warren time. And I'm cheering for Jalen Warren now. Jalen supporter number one right here for my BK Billy team. That's all. I mean, I got to cheer for what I got. You know what I mean? Got to cheer for what I got. Share screen. You got Brandon Ayuk, Pierce. That's a DJ Shark. Oh, Gabe Davis. Yes. Damian Harris, Tank Dell, Mike White with a negative 0.04. Hey, you never know. You just never know. Obviously, I'm hoping for this combo. You can't see my arrow, I don't think, but Gabe Davis, Najee Harris for a bounce back week. If they bounce back, one, it'll hurt mentally that if Najee Harris is for the second year won't be on my finals team, but if Gabe Davis does, that'd be nice. Decoy shapes for last week. That's everyone's 40% and above. 12 teams total. I got Bryce Young on 4 of them. What a weird, like that's like so strange to me. Like, I guess you did draft more Bryce Young than I did in general, but that's weird that like he's on 4 of them. I don't know. That's crazy. All right, what am I doing? Exiting out of this. Another message from my boy Dennis. All right, these are Dennis's exposures. Open new tab. Open new tab. Open new tab. StreamYard. Present. Dane, how we doing, man? What's good? Wait till you see my super flex team. Lake QB all day. Okay. Alrighty. Why is it doing that? Okay, now I just pulled up 4 pictures of Dennis. Okay. What did I do wrong here? I know I did something wrong. Okay, so click on it and then put it on new tab. That's why I'm an idiot. Is that the first picture? That's the first picture. Click on it, new tab. Click on it, new tab. All right, I think I got it down now. Still rookie at this stuff sometimes. All righty. Oh, that's not where we want to start. StreamYard. We want to start on the quarterback position. I can't tell. Or was that the right one to start with? I can't. I'm going to guess that this one was it. That doesn't look right, but we'll go with it. I know, dude. That stinks. All right, so you have 60% likely. Michael Gallup at 60%. So weird. I don't have any Gallup. ASB, definitely my highest, one of my highest owned people, 40% nice. Christian McCaffrey is nice. Devontae Adams, Dawson Knox, Devin Singletary, and Gus Edwards. And I see a little bit of J.K. Dobbins there. That CMC, yeah, like I was talking about the other guys lineup. Having CMC, if you get it to next week, man, that's got to be so good. If you get one CMC to the next round, to the finals, you're going to feel really good. How'd everyone do? I have 4 moving on in the DK Millie, 1 in the 500K. Crazy how low the advance rate is for week 15. I know, man. I try to preach it every year that pod variance and week 15 is where, I mean, that's where I went from 80 to 13 the year I won it. It's where you're going to lose most of your teams, but at least you know you got a team through, so you got a chance. Again, my worst team is the one that got through. You know, in the middle of that year, of all the teams that got through, like you never know. If you just get one through, you got a shot. Like it's that Superflex team. All right, give me 1 second. We got Dennis's other 2 other things. I think this is the way it's supposed to go. All right. You got James Cook. Oh my God, I made that too big. Okay. Jared Goff, Jalen Waddle, JT, Khalil Shakir, Pat Fryermuth, Puka Nakua, 2 attacks, and Amari Cooper. It's nice. It's real nice. That is nice. I don't have any Puka Nakua, and I was like just blank staring at the screen. See, I got a team through that scored 150 points. Oh, I did skip it. God damn it. I'm not good at StreamYard putting it in order. I got one through. I didn't expect it to get through. I was like, whatever. I was expecting actually a different team to get through. It was like an AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts team, and actually that one didn't get through. So when I thought like it advanced, I saw a team advance. I thought that was the one that got advanced, but I looked at it. It's a Trevor Lawrence. Like it's a full stack. We'll check it out here in a minute, but this is Dennis's middle portion. We skipped right in the middle. J.K. Dobbins, Jahmyr Gibbs, James Cook is who we didn't see. That James Cook, you got a lot of the players that you want to have. I hope that they continue and that it wasn't a fluke. And I hope JT comes back for you because that'd be nice. That would be nice. I didn't get anything, Derek. Hold on, let me just make sure. So you're saying there's a chance. Yes, I'm absolutely saying there's a chance. I didn't get the Superflex one. I don't know if it's just taking a minute to get sent over to me. While I wait for that one, I'll pull up another one of mine. Let's see which one this is. All right, it's a Justin Herbert, Najee Harris, Rashad White, Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Michael Pittman. This is it scored like 180 points. Waddle, Pittman, Hawkinson, James Cook, Tua Tags, Njoku, Bateman, Jacoby Myers, Dulcich, Rashid Shaheed, Devin Singletary, Joshua Palmer, Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Braxton Berrios, and Darius Davis. I'm going to be honest with you. I probably have the only share of Darius Davis in this round, and I don't think it matters. That's why I'm like, sometimes I draft these guys, and I'm like, his points are never going to fucking score. But like, if he became like Jalen Guyton on the team, like it would kind of more matter. But he didn't materialize to anything. You just never know, right? Could have been like a very low owned guy that only I had, right? But it didn't turn out that way. No, cancel. Thank you for asking. Did not want to leave StreamYard. Did you send it to me, Derek? Let me check Best Ball Nation. Sometimes people send me stuff there. Oop. There it is. That's populating. I don't know why I didn't populate beforehand. All right. I haven't looked at it. I'm trying to like blur my vision a little bit to not like look at the team. Twitter is slow. It is slow. The X stands for slow. I don't know. I got nothing. Alrighty. Let's see here. Am I in the right position? I always want to make sure. All right. Baker Mayfield, nice. Desmond Ritter, unfortunate. Trey Lance, Gardner Minshew. Like, how perfect is that? Davis Mills, what? I mean, it looks like he's going to start again this week, too. Bailey Zappi. I mean, could you have nailed, like, I mean, honestly, 5 late round quarterbacks, or that's 6, Felix, you nailed 4 of them, like, or five of them. Well, 4, and 5 and then going to 4 this week, like that are all starting this week. That's wild. That is so wild. It's like you predicted the future, Derek. And with looking at these quarterbacks, I know the rest of the team is going to be fucking baller. You got CMC, Eckler, Jacobs, Stevenson. So you knew you didn't have to get any more running backs. Chris Godwin, DJ Moore, Drake London, Michael Pittman, Nico, Quentin Johnson, Tyquan Thornton, Hunter Henry, Dalton Schultz, Dawson Knox. I mean, that's about as good as it gets for Superflex when you got at least guaranteed 2 decent starters, right? And then you have the upside of like Desmond Ridder being like absolutely going wild, which he does do occasionally. The Bailey Zappi and Davis Mills shit, that's like crazy. That's awesome. That's an awesome team. That one's got a chance. That one's got a real chance to do something. Is Mills? Oh, was he not starting? Okay. Well, he should have been. Like, I don't know why they're starting Case Keenum. He played for a little bit when Stroud got hurt. I don't know why they didn't play Mills. Like, just thinking about it, it's like, why is he on the team if he's the backup or was the backup? But still, like, you could have nailed the, who knew that Case Keenum was going to be the guy there? I mean, if Mills would have been the guy, like, I mean, now I'm expecting Dak Prescott to get hurt, so you get Trey Lance in there. Share screen. $600K. This is my Trevor Lawrence team. Probably doesn't have a shot if he's out. It's got T-Law, Travis Etienne, by like 1 share of Miles Sanders and CeeDee Lamb, ASB, Calvin Ridley, Evan Ingram, Gabriel Davis, Rashad Bateman, Khalil Herbert, Damian Harris, AR-15, Alec Pierce, Devin Singletary, Joshua Palmer, Josh Downs, Trey McBride, Mac Jones, Kayshon Boutte, and Kyle Phillips. I legit don't remember this being one of my advancing teams, and I don't know how this made it through the first round. It was scored like 152 points or something like that. Outscored the second place guy by like 0.2 or 0.4 or something like that. And I mean, it's not a good team. I don't expect this to last past this round, but you never know. Like, I guess Devin Singletary, Travis Etienne are my running backs. T-Law, I mean, if he didn't, let's see here, isn't practicing Wednesday. I mean, all he has to do is pass the test, and he's back to playing. CeeDee Lamb, ASB, Calvin Ridley, and Gabe Davis have to be my wide receivers for the most part. Trey McBride and or Evan Ingram. Like, I mean, it has to work out perfectly, for this team to get to the finals. I don't have high hopes for this team. I'm expecting this to be the one that's out at the end. Why do I try to keep leaving StreamYards? Let's see here. My Millie Making team. This is going to be the winner of the Millie Maker. I wish. I'll just be happy to make it to the finals. Be a 3-time finalist. So it is Jared Goff, Brian Robinson Jr., Kendre Miller, A.J. Brown, ASB, Christian Watson, T.J. Hawkinson, Drake London, Chris Godwin, Gabe Davis, Jahan Dotson, Derek Carr, Jalen Warren, Singletary, Trey McBride, Chuba Hubbard, Desmond Ridder, Noah Fant, Keontae Ingram, who's on the Chiefs, and Ty Chandler. At every position, I feel pretty good at. But you never know. You just never know. I mean, I need another big game from either Goff or I guess Derek Carr could have a good game, and it wouldn't kill me if it went spread, like if it got spread apart. I don't know. I don't have like, I'm not saying I'm good. Like, I don't know. Like, nobody knows. Like, I don't know what everybody else is going to have. But if Christian Watson somehow plays, and if Drake London has a bounce back week, Gabe Davis has a bounce back week, I could see this getting through. I see the pathway of it getting through. Whether it does or not, that's a different story. Oh man, it's got a shot. I don't think it will, but it's got a shot. Oh man, oh man. Oh, dude, I was in. Good evening, Cobra Kai. Just got in here, dude. I was sitting at first place in the showdown at halftime this past week on Monday, and I'm like, "Ooh, we're gonna lose cash, right?" And then Kenneth Walker touchdown. I'm like, that's why I try not to look at my teams before the fourth quarter because it's just so depressing. The entire first half, I'm sitting in first place or 13th place. It was like real nice. It felt really good. And just watching all the money just dip away. So I'm like, God damn it. Can you scroll down to see the rest of the team? Yeah, I can do that. Got Jared Goff, Brian Robinson Jr., Kendrick Miller, A.J. Brown, ASB, Christian Watson, T.J. Hawkinson, Drake London, Chris Godwin, Gabe Davis, Jahan Dotson, Derek Carr, Jalen Warren, Devin Singletary, Trey McBride, Chuba Hubbard, Desmond Ritter, Noah Fant, Keontae Ingram of the Kansas City Chiefs. That just blows my mind. And Ty Chandler. He got elevated to the practice squad or active squad from the other week. Yeah, McBride is nice. McBride Hawkinson pairing is nice. Like if one of them can have a huge game this week and then other way around next week, I'm hoping that Hawkinson has a huge game this week. Maybe get a lower owned McBride, maybe, and then have McBride have the big week against the Eagles. Yeah, I drafted a lot of Ty Chandler. I drafted a lot of Izzy A. So like had it been one or the other, it just happens to be this one has Ty Chandler. So not that Izzy A has anything to do with this, just saying like I drafted a lot of those type of running backs late in the season. Yeah, I nailed the late round running back on this team. Unfortunately, I feel like everybody is going to have these late round running backs unless it's a CMC team, which CMC teams are just absolutely terrifying. Maybe not to anybody else, but they are to me. One new request, J Thack. Accept. All right, got another contender. Okay, give me a second. Wait, is this two different teams? Okay. Give me a second. New tab. New tab. Our boy Thackeray. Really throws me off. I really just want to say Zachary, but it's Thackeray. Stop screen. Present. I should exit out of that before I accidentally watch it again. Present. Share screen. Picture one. Let's see here. Does it still look okay? Let's double check. It does. He's got, I'm assuming this is the Millie. I could be wrong. Dak Prescott, Travis Etienne, Raheem Mostert, Deebo Samuel, ASB, Jalen Waddle, George Kittle, Chris Godwin, Chase Brown, Jared Goff. I am drawing a blank. Who the fuck that is? Wide receiver Green. My brain said AJ Green, but I ain't AJ Green. And who the fuck is A Green? Detroit wide receivers. Why am I drawing a blank? Dude, who the fuck is this? And Antoine Green. Honest God, didn't know he existed. Quentin Johnson, Sammy Laporta, Kendra Miller, Marvin Mims, Rondale Moore, Luke Musgrave, David Njoku, Deuce Vaughn, Jeff Wilson Jr. It's a fun team. Unfortunately, I, like most people, had way too high hopes for Deuce Vaughn. Dude, he scored in the preseason too. It's like he is useful. He's just tiny. He's just a baby. He's just a baby. Yeah, dude, go ahead, share it. Are you still taking Najee next year, like round 10? That's the plan. That is the plan. Dwayne McBride can't catch for shit, but that boy can run. I don't have any Dwayne McBride. Did I read something that said Dwayne McBride? I didn't like him. I didn't like his tape. I don't know. Everybody's fascination with this dude, Dwayne McBride. It's the same with him and the guy from down in Tampa. Everybody was like, "Oh, this guy's going to take Sean Tucker." Everybody said he's going to take Rashad White's job. I'm like, I don't think we know enough about the offensive coordinator to know that he's going to take the job. Like, I don't know. I kind of didn't fall for that narrative. And then we're going to see other Thackeray's team present. That was not bad. It definitely got a shot. You got a shot, man. So, I wouldn't count yourself out. This one is. Come on. There it goes. Lamar Jackson, Jahmyr Gibbs. Ooh, Bijan. How the hell did you get a Bijan team through? Chris Godwin, Kadarius Toney, Jalen Waddle, Evan Ingram, Rashad White. Okay, there you go. The running back. Gibbs and White here. Tyler Algier, Paris Campbell, Tank Dell, Romeo Doubs, Zay Flowers, Kenneth Gainwell, Jared Goff. Okay. Sammy Laporta. That makes sense. This team makes a lot more sense. Marvin Jones Jr., Isaiah Likely, Baker Mayfield, and Irv Smith Jr. You're very light, but honestly, it just takes one good game from Bijan to be right back up there. It's got a shot. You just got to have the perfect run out, just like everybody else does. And you just never know. You just never know. And you got an elite quarterback. You got decent wide receiver talent. You got good tight ends. And you have good running backs. It's got a shot. Things just have to work in your favor. That's all. That's all it is. Yeah, dude, I'd never heard of Antoine Green, ever. Is Tony Pollard ever going to do it? I have him in 4 out of 5 teams. I would say next week is your best shot, but who they've got this week? Oh, they got Miami. Oh, this is a good week. I mean, if you're going to attack the Dolphins, I would say this is more like a Jake Ferguson type week. But, I mean, you never know. It could be a Tony Pollard week. Yeah. I knew they played week 17 Lions. You just never know, man. You just never know. All right, let's go look at my big board team. That is my only real live team over on Underdog. Share screen. Has it been Tony Pollard week one this season? Maybe he had one decent week. I don't really remember. I didn't really draft too much of him. I did have some shares, but I don't know. I was getting a lot of Waddle in the second. So this is my big board team that I think has a shot to advance. I know the other one isn't going to advance. My other one is Daniel Jones and Kenny Pickett. So that one's dead, somehow advanced. This is my other one. It's Deshaun Watson, Jared Goff. I don't know how to make this bigger. Sorry, guys. Deshaun Watson, Jared Goff, Kenny Pickett, Najee Harris, Rashad White, Elijah Mitchell, Raheem Mostert, Chase Brown, Devontae Adams, ASB, DeAndre Hopkins, Brandon Ayuk, DPJ, Nico, Taekwon, Calvin Austin, newly activated Justin Ross, might be the guy you need, Kyle Pitts, David Njoku, and dead Hayden Hurst. And that's all my live teams. Okay. I don't know. I haven't really paid it. He wasn't one of my most owned people, so I don't really pay attention to him. Yeah, I'll still take Najee next year, but it's got to be at an extreme rate, and it's got to be on a different team. Like if he ends up with the Giants, it's going to be a 10th round pick. If he ends up with the Chargers, there's gonna be bias there. So as a Chargers fan, like I'll take them. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shall I borrow you with one of my teams, dude? Go ahead. Go ahead. Feel free. Da, da, da. Let's see here. Did I miss anything? Oh, my poor little girl. She might have gotten RSV, but we're not sure yet. Let me pull it up. I'll call out the players. Sounds good. Alrighty. So I'll go full cam face. Bam. That's a lot of head. Shade my face. I feel weird. I stopped by Spike Week and I saw that our boy Coakley was out. So I was like, oh, I'll message Eric. So I did a little spot on Spike Week this past week. If you guys missed out on Monday's show, I was on it. Love Eric, man. I love that guy. What else? Yeah. I think Najee will be interesting, and then it depends if what they bring in. I kind of feel like they're going to Jaylen Warren. They're either going to bring in like another running back or draft one, and it's going to be interesting. All right, so Cobra Kai has Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love at quarterback. You know, I love Love. I have no more shares of Jordan Love, but I love Love. Lawrence, you know, concussion. Hopefully he pulls it through so I can have maybe a chance of pushing that shitty team through. At running back, he has C-Mac. That's very nice. Tony Pollard, as we discussed, we just don't know. Roshan, Ty Chandler, and Guanu. I didn't draft a single share of that dude. I don't even know. Did he play on the Vikings or was it the Jags? I feel like that's a Viking guy, but I could be wrong. Wide receivers, he's got Ridley. Everybody seemed to like Ridley but me. Watson, obviously a fan favorite here. Jordan Addison, Dotson, Sky Moore, unfortunate. Zay Jones, didn't he get hurt this week too, man? You got hit by the injury bug here. Jaden Reed, who also got hurt for some reason. Kiki and Wagnu, Vikings. Yeah. I feel like all your receivers are on the questionable tag. Maybe they'll all be healthy. Oh, and Nico. Yeah, Nico, man. Again, another questionable guy. I hope the injuries fall your way. Like they're healthy. What about your tight ends? You can't leave them out. They're important too. They have feelings too, you know. And the player for Henry Ferguson. Holy cannoli, you won 4 tight ends. I guess that makes sense. But you got 4 good ones. I also have Parker at wide receiver. I forgot to mention him. Yeah, you can forget to mention him. He's not important. But he probably provided you 1 week. 1 week's worth of points. Yeah, your tight end room is it's definitely going to be in your flex probably on this week because you got C-Mac and Pollard going to be, or Ty Chandler. I guess there's a chance that you get a running back at your flex, but you're going to have Ridley and Addison at your main 2 wide receiver spots. Maybe Jaden Reed. I got another team. That team's got a shot. It's got a shot. I won't say it's dead. I don't have him on any more teams, but definitely a player I will be drafting a shit ton next year. Let me give you a second. New tab. Share screen. All right, so we got ourselves a big board team here, brought to us by Dennis. It's got Dak Prescott, Bryce Young, and Jordan Love. All three viable, healthy quarterbacks, which is nice. You got CMC, the legend himself, Najee Harris, James Cook, Jamal Williams, Chase Brown. Dude, we could not have nailed Chase Brown any better than we did. I feel like Chase Brown was one of my best calls of the year. Unfortunately, it took the Bengals until week 14 to get him playing time. It drove me nuts. Drafted on February of 2000, February 16th. That's wild. That's like weird to think about. Like you drafted this almost a year ago. Oh man, wide receivers. T. Higgins can't run better there. DK Metcalf, who's got Tennessee this week. Christian Kirk, unfortunate. Brandon Ayuk, Romeo Doubs, OBJ, John Mechie, Nico, Rashee Rice, Dalton Schultz, Dalton Kincaid, Tyler Conklin. Ran good with Dalton Kincaid. And Schultz, I wasn't expecting him to be like a stud, but he is. That's a really good team, Dennis. This could easily make it to the next round fairly easily. I know that you're probably thinking OBJ is going to the Cowboys. I know that's probably what this was OBJ pick was. Because Schultz was a Cowboy ish at this point. And OBJ should have been a Cowboy, let's be honest. And who knew anything about Bryce Young at that time? You got the Dubs connection. It's a good team, Dennis. Very good team. I can definitely see that advancing to the finals. Easily see that advancing to the finals. Oh, you thought he was going to go to the Bills? Oh, yeah, he was supposed to go to the Bills, wasn't he? He was going to the Bills, the Cowboys, and the Ravens. I feel like those were the three teams like he was trying to go to. Another Trevor Love again. Running backs, Pollard, Walker, Charbonnet, H.A. Chuba, Kiki, and Keontae Ingram, interim forward. ASB, Kirk, Addison Flowers, Sky Moore, and Rashee Rice, and Jaden Reed. That's a good team. It's live. It's definitely live. I really like your team, Dennis. That was a really good team. This team's good too, though. This Pollard is this okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has got to be. This is a DK team, right? Laporta Henry. Yeah, dude, Laporta is going to be like the most owned tight end next week. And I'm hoping, low owned Hawkinson or McBride is who we need next week. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I have nothing left on Underdog. Hey, dude, I got two teams viable. I got a rookie and sophomore team, but a loss Desmond. I mean, I have Desmond. Brock Purdy is the quarterback. I have three amazing running backs, but I have like no wide receivers that are viable. So I got you. This is 2 years in a row in Underdog. I have not come close to profiting, except last year I had one of the big dog and they got to the finals. Just sent two more $3 entries that are advancing. Sure, let's take a look at them. Boom, boom. Present. Share screen. Top one goes first. All right, so this is the $3. He's got Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Miles Sanders, CeeDee Lamb, Deebo Samuel, ASB, Laporta, DJ Moore, Jordan Addison, Romeo Doubs, Jerome Ford, feel like I said his name twice. I'm losing my shit. Kenneth Gainwell, Marvin Mims. Oh, it does too. Brock Purdy, TJ Tajay Spears, Michael Thomas, Logan Thomas, Rashad White, Zamir White, Bryce Young. Getting bailed out by Zamir White, man. Late round finally gets playing time week 15. So nice. The receivers are good. Receivers are real good. The running backs are really good. Yeah, this is a good team. You said this is in the $3 500K. I think I saw you said earlier that you had one in the 500K. Because I really hope it's not in the 600K. Because if you're in the 600K with me, I don't think I can beat this team in the finals. No, not the 600K. Damn. I don't think I can beat that team. All right, let's present Thackeray's other team. I'm gonna die over here, man. It's got T-Law, Najee, C-Mac, Addison, Chris Olave, Devontae Smith, Evan Ingram, Kenneth Walker. You must be excited about that game. Romeo Doubs, Josh Downs, Isaiah Likely, Trey McBride, Kendrick Miller, Marvin Mims, Elijah Mitchell, Sky Moore, unfortunately, Brock Purdy, TJ Tajay Spears, Tua Tags, Bryce Young. It's got a bunch of good players. I mean, they're all live players. Your quarterbacks, Brock Purdy most likely this week going against Baltimore. They're going to be in the shootout. Tua Tags might be in a shootout. Did you get anything to go with Tua Tags, or did you go after naked? A naked Tua. Were people just not taking quarterbacks, or were you trying to block somebody out of taking quarterbacks? Not a typical build when I see 3. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of quarterbacks. 4 good quarterbacks, I should say. Like 3 good quarterbacks. We didn't know about Bryce Young. We could have been good. Goff, Lance, Stroud, Hal, Tannehill. I got those last 2 in the 19th and 20th round. That's why I took them. Gotcha. I mean, Hal worked out. Tannehill, not so much. RB, Pollard, Etienne, Gibson, Gainwell, Chuba. Man, I think I would have gone with another running back there instead of Tannehill. But you're playing you're building a different team. I like Fields and Moore this week. I know. I wish I would have gotten my Fields DJ Moore team through, man. Oh, all my Fields teams sucked ass this week, man. It sucked so bad. I had 2 of the resurrection teams. Both of them had Fields. One had an Jalen Hurts team, but it was some Fields and Moore in both of them, and I'm like, oh man, this has got to be the week, and it wasn't. This could easily be the week, unfortunately. Wide receivers, you had ASB, Keenan, Lockett, Addison, Deontay, Burks, tight end, Laporta, McBride, Ferguson, Shig. That's a very interesting team. It could work out. You never know. You got Laporta and McBride. Your side receivers are kind of, are 50-50 players. You know what I'm saying? Like Keenan potentially might not even play. Lockett, you never know with the emergence of JSN. That whole thing. Jordan Addison. Who knows who's getting the ball there? Deontay, great player, terrible quarterback play. Burks just doesn't got it. Got him late, like 40 picks fast ADP. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Mr. Thackeray. That makes sense. I don't blame you then. Really need Keenan to come through for me this week on that team. Yeah, I just don't think I'll be honest with you. I don't think he wants to play. I think he knows like the season's kind of chalked. He hit the record for the Chargers. There's no reason to play. You know what I mean? If I were him, yeah, I'd say my ankle hurts. Like, why is he going to come back onto the field? Like, they have no shot. Yeah. As a Charger fan, like, I'm not. He's old. He's not going to make it through a full season next year, regardless. So I'm like, well, why not just play? But I don't know. Who knows? You just never know. You really don't. Unless he's got something contractually, like I don't see him. I don't see him pushing it if he's not 100%. And I don't think he practiced today. All right, final team I shall ball you with. All right, and this will be the last one, and I will be headed to the old bed sack. Goff, Love, Hal. Okay, I love the start of this team. All three late round quarterbacks, and I liked all three of them. Somehow you got three healthy ones. Honestly, late round quarterback. Everybody's like shitting on late round quarterback, but it kind of was the way because you throw Purdy in there, and there's probably another late round quarterback. And it's like kind of was good. I mean, Dak didn't go that late. All right, running back. He's got Gibbs, Charbonnet, Roshan, Mostert, Chuba, Chase Brown, and Pierre Strong. Again, I would like to think I was one of the leading voices on Chase Brown this year. You know, going over him early, constantly talking about him on the big board. I was right. Unfortunately, he didn't. I mean, he was on 30% of my teams. Fortunately, he just didn't get the playing time until like super late. But that's why I say you got to take a shit ton of this guy because if you get a roster with him on it, like it feels great. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Wide receivers: A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra, Watson, McLaurin, Addison, Dotson, QJ. I mean, we got a lot of similar players here that I need for my Millie Maker winning team. So I need big games from A.J. Brown, Amon-Ra, Watson. Higbee, Ferguson, Jelani Woods. Oh, that Jelani Woods, man. I don't know who was talking of Jelani, but I kind of started drafting a lot of Jelani as well. A couple shares of Kyle Granson. I was like, at one point, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not taking these. See, but I say this like these trash tight ends, but like, it's like the running back room from Miami. You should just take a couple pieces, you know, and it'll work out. But in reality, like, how am I supposed to know that wasn't going to work out, right? Whoa. I still have 14 teams left to send you. Dude, it's been going on for an hour. I took 5% Jelani. I did take 70% Hunter Henry around 20, which actually wasn't that bad, you know, like looking back at it. I took a lot of Hunter Henry, and then I realized a lot of like people were just generally on Hunter Henry, and I like kind of backed off of it. As Mac Jones, Tyquan Thornton, Hunter Henry were probably what I started with the first 30 of my teams with. Like I had all of them, all three of those on my team, and didn't feel that bad after like the first couple weeks when Hunter Henry and Kendrick Bourne were the kind of the guys, but then that quickly fell off, obviously. We'll be back next week with everybody's teams to see everybody's finals teams. I will go over I want everybody's finals teams so we can get so we can look at everybody's teams. We're gonna have the time. You know, it's gonna be a couple days after Christmas, and we'll look at everybody's team. We are going to enjoy it, and then the next day, it is T. Castro, 1988. What am I saying? And then we'll look at everybody's teams because we're probably only going to have a few each. So I don't think so. What's your username? I'm only in like 4 teams, dude. I highly doubt we. I highly doubt we're in any pods together left because I only have one team, the DK Millie. See, you can't do it to me. I'm too good. I'm kidding. It'd be fun to. I'm gonna take a big break. Right after the season, if I have a sweat in the finals, I'll probably pop on New Year's Eve, and then after that, if unless somebody messages me and they want to like talk about the teams, I'm gonna take a break till mid-March, and after that, supposed to be working with Bradley with his new stuff and his team potentially. And hopefully, like I'm excited, and then we'll be doing obviously Best Ball Nation stuff. But I want to take a break after the season ends and recollect, do some studying, grind the tape, get in my head a little bit, recalculate what I want to do, who I want to play. I'll be doing drafts, so you might see me in the lobbies, but after January 1st, unless we get a winner from Best Ball Nation crew, we'll take a little break. All right, y'all. We'll see you next week. It's been fun. It's been real fun.